And we are on with Butler versus Purdue. Kickoff, Stephen G. It's the ball past him. Gets it off just to the left of Purdue's goal. Sent back. Webbs brings the ball up. Gets the ball past him. Zalmenberger there to bring the ball to the side. Field takes the ball down. Jumps up for it. Zalmenberger is on the wall to defend. Webbs grabs the ball from Zalmenberger. He goes up the wall right into Field's hands. Takes the ball down. Goes right into the goal. Stephen G is unable to make the save. Purdue goes up 1-0. Yep. This ball just goes right up the wall to Field. Just hits that ball and Stephen's unable to get the save. Butler down by 1. Going into the second kickoff. There's 30 seconds into the game. Zombie wins kickoff. Goes into Purdue's corner, but no one's there to follow up. Webbs gets given the ball. Cleared by Purdue. Cram knocks the ball down. Zombie throws it to the other side. Ball thrown up. Into Butler's corner. Webbs knocking it down for Steven. Zombie throws the ball down mid. Cram gives it back to Webbs. Field up the wall, wins the 50. Ball still in Butler's corner. Zombie gets demoed, but gets the ball cleared. Cram makes sure that won't go in. Webbs misses the touch, and the ball is cleared by Field and into Butler's side. Zombie up the wall. Misses the ball off the ceiling. Now Steven shoots the ball down into Purdue's corner, but it's quickly cleared out by Cram. Webbs, quick up for that ball. Hits it down, but Field is there. Gets the ball past Zombie. Steve throws that ball back mid. Cram comes flying in. But Butler with the clear again. Field almost with the goal past 2 defenders. But Steven is there with the save, and he brings it up the side wall. He throws it off the back. He is cleared by Purdue, but Webbs is there to follow. Aerials it. Relba there with the save. Field brings it down. Steven up. Throws it to the side for Webbs. He brings it up into Purdue's corner. Relba there. Right, gives it straight to Fuel. Steve is there, gets the ball to the side of Purdue's goal. It's pinched out to Purdue's corner, and Fuel gets it down the field into Butler territory. Zombie is there. Gets it off the wall, right to Relba. Webbs now. Throws the ball to the side, right to Steven. Relba up for the save. Cleared now by Cram. Steve passes it back to Zalmenberger, who is too slow to that ball. Relba beats him there. Relba gets it past Webbs. Steve is there to help. Gets the ball clear. Throws it above Cram's head. Cram does get back in time to save the ball, and Field gets it off to the side and gets it going into Butler's territory. Off the ceiling. Webbs pushes that ball down. Gets off the wall. Zombie now gets into the corner for Steve to clear. Ball going into territory. Fuel is there for the save. Webbs is up. Gets the ball off the back wall. Straight down. Cram is there quickly for the save. Steve now brings the ball onto Purdue's back wall. Gets it down right off the crossbar. Butler ties the game 1-1. Steven with a great read off the wall. Hits that ball, crossbar down. Purdue unable to save. Tie game. With 1 minute 23 left in the first game of the series. Webbs with a kickoff. Gets it past 1. But Relba clears to the corner. Cram flies it across the field. Webbs is there to pick it up. Still has control. Zombie. Ball gets thrown over him. Field taking it down the field. Steven back to defend. Gets the ball momentarily. Webbs misses, and Relba with the score. So Fuel forces Steven to make the save. Webbs goes up for that, and unfortunately misses, giving Relba an easy shot. Butler down by 1 with 1 minute left in this series. You saw in the first couple minutes of this game, Butler was unable to get much going. That ball was in their field for most of the game. Webbs almost gets that shot. Steve with a great pass, but unfortunately cannot capitalize. Rilba now up. Doesn't get the flip reset, but Field there, up the wall. Goes for the ceiling shot, does get the touch. Steve is there for the clear. Webbs now passes to Zombie. Brings it to the left side, right into Fuel's awaiting hands. Webbs up for it. Clears that ball off the midfield. Relba throws it off the back wall. And Fuel just gets an easy shot past 2 defenders. So right here, Relba just gets a great 50 win off of Steven. And Fuel just hits that all the way to the side, just behind Zombie Burger. And now Butler down by 2 with 20 seconds left in this game. Seems like Butler's came out a little bit slow to this game. They've had this ball on their half much more than they've been able to get on Purdue's half. And they've just been having these balls forced into their goal on just missing too many saves. In these 5 final seconds of the game, Webbs throws the ball to Steven. Can't get anything done. Sami does pass it mid. Cram booms it downfield. Steve off the wall. 50s it off the wall, and that will hit the ground, and game 1 goes to Purdue. Fuel doing a great job of scoring goals for Butler. Butler was just unable to capitalize on any of Purdue's mistakes, and Purdue was just scoring on Butler every time they weren't able to make a save. Only game 1 in the series, much more games to go. So, it's very important for us to see Butler come out strong and start getting the pressure on, getting to some sort of rhythm, and not letting Purdue just beat them down and having them miss shots, miss saves, and getting some easy shots in. Into game number 2. Kickoff in favor of Purdue. Relbra tries to carry the ball in. Unable to, as Zombie now brings the ball upfield. Cram jumps up to save that. Field demos Webbs on the return. But Steven is there. Purdue makes an easy save though. Webbs wins a great 50. Ball in Purdue's corner, Relva up for that. Steve comes in. Gets the ball off the wall. Gets a demo. But Relva there with the save. Webbs knocks that mid. Field up for the ball. Gets it down. Steve is there to clear that ball off of their back wall. Webbs now brings this ball up into Relba's winning hands. Zombie pinches that ball. Steve up. Cram beats him there. Webbs, though, off the wall. Can't get anything done with that ball. Purdue with the pressure. Zombie. Waiting for the touch. Steven gets the ball clear, but Purdue gets pressure right back. Webbs now throws that ball up. Steven is beaten by Fuel. Ball given to Cram. He throws it down to the side. Zombie gives that ball straight to Purdue. Thrown over his head. Fuel up for that. Gets a touch into Butler's corner. Cleared out by Steven, who brings the ball up. Gets that ball past 1. Second defender comes back. Zombie gets that ball past him. Cram gets his feel. Steven. Great read, who passes up to Webbs. Webbs shot, easily cleared out by Relbra. Cleared. Webbs with the demo. Webbs follows that ball, gives it right to Steven in the middle. But Cram is there. Brings that ball front. Webbs pre-jumps, gets the save. Cram tried to fake him out. Zombie clears that shot from Relbra. Steven cannot bring that ball up. Zombie back wall. Gives it right to Cram. Gets it off Butler's side. Steven there to defend the ball. Webbs brings it up. Gets it around 1. Throws it down midfield. Zombie cannot get to that ball in time. Field gets the ball passed right to him. Gets it off the crossbar, but Relbra is there. And he gets the shot in. Cram does a great job of knocking that ball just easily down for Fuel, who gets it off that crossbar almost missing an easy opportunity, but Railbra is there. Third man back to get that shot in. Butler down by 1. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. Zombie with the kickoff. Steven gets the ball past Fuel. Cram misses. Railbra throws it down midfield. Webbs is there. Steven up for the ball. Cram beats him. Webbs cannot get that save, and Fuel with another goal in this series. Steven beats Cram to the ball, but doesn't get much in that save, and Webbs can't get back to goal in time to get that ball from Fuel. So Purdue up now 2-0 in this series. We're seeing some great teamwork here by Purdue. They're just playing very well around each other. And that is a great kickoff goal from Steve. Railbra pinches that ball back into his side of the field, and Steve just easily capitalizes on that and gets the goal into Purdue's net. Now Butler only down by 1. Great solo play from Steve, but still a lot of work to be done. Butler looking a little disorganized on the defense. Steve with almost another goal in there, but just a little bit above goal, and Cram is easily able to save that ball. Now Zombie. Unable to do much with that ball. Railbra gives the ball to Fuel. Steven takes the pressure right back. Continues to follow that ball down. Fuel with the clear. Throws it down midfield. Webbs is there. Cannot get anything done with that ball. Zombie takes the ball from Fuel. Throws it down to Steve. Cram now. Fuel throws it down the mid. Webbs is there. Off of Steven. Off the back wall. Webbs misses that aerial. Zombie cannot get in there. He is beaten by Fuel. Steven is back. Throws that ball. Shoots. But Railbra is able to save. Webbs now. Puts the ball into the corner. Fuel jumps up. Saves the ball. Zombie. Unfortunately, his second touch goes back against that. Webbs now. Gets the ball mid. Zombie with the demo. No one back from Butler, though, to capitalize on that. Steve. Passes the ball down the mid to Zombie. Cram. Passes it to his teammate, who passes it back. Webbs gets a great pass from Zombie and shoots that ball straight in. Yeah, what happened here? Fuel on the rotation back. Gets past that ball. Right into Zombie to easily pass that to Webbs, who just gets it past the last defender. Butler now ties the series, 2-2. 4 seconds left in Game 2. Cram, kickoff. Zombie quick to get that ball onto the Purdue side, but Fuel clears it. Cram misses the ball. Webbs now. Too slow to the ball. Fuel beats him. Steven back, clears that ball. Webbs up. Does get a touch on it, but Railbra has the better one. Steven now. Straight to Webbs. Purdue defender misses the ball, and now Butler goes up by 1 in this series. Steve just gets a great pass to Webbs, and Purdue misses the save, and just gives Webbs an easy opportunity to get that shot. 17 seconds left in this game. Butler is up by 1. Now all Butler has to do is just stabilize and make sure that they don't give up a goal. Railbra tries to go for the flip reset, does not get it. Zombie with the save. Webbs now throws this upfield. Cram is there to take it. Fuel misses that ball off the sidewall. Steven throws it to the back wall, and Webbs just knocks it down. Butler takes the game and ties the series 1-1. That was great work by Steven and Webbs to get that synergy going, get the ball to each other, and start scoring those goals. They just capitalized on the mistakes of Purdue, with them missing the ball and accidentally passing the ball back in rotation. And that was great work by Butler. Seems like Butler's finally coming alive in this series after having a bit of a slow start, letting Purdue just get all the pressure that they wanted off of them. But as we get into game number 3, we hope to see Butler come out strong once again and keep up the pressure as they have been in this past game. Kickoff to the sidewall. Railbra's there. Steven does get demoed, but Webbs is there for the save. Stops any goal potential. Steven doesn't get much of a piece on that ball, but Webbs is able to bring up the sidewall. Passes to Zombie, who gets a very light touch in it. Steven is back. Does win the 50. Zombie throws the ball up. No one from Butler able to receive that pass. Field takes pressure. Brings it up to the Butler side. Steven with the save. Does as much as he can. Zombie brings that ball up. Webbs is back to save that shot from Fuel. Cram gets that ball, but Webbs is there to save. Gets it onto the Purdue side. Up for the ball. Throws it down mid. Fuel off the wall. Does clear that ball mid. Zombie cannot get the second touch. Webbs does throw it to the side, but Steven unable to get to that ball. Fuel throws it above one member. Steven does get the clear as Zombie was demoed in goal. Throws it to Zombie, who gets demoed by Cram as Steven gets a double demo. Webbs throws it as Fuel saves that. This is across the field. Fuel misses his flip. Zombie demoed as Wilbur brings that ball up. Cram does not get the touch. Webbs now. Back wall. Side wall and unable to get that ball. Zombie is there with the follow. Waits the touch on Fuel, but cannot get that follow-up. Webbs goes in. Barely Relba gets that save and stops the goal from Butler. Zombie now. Throws that ball down mid for Steven, who gets that to the back wall. Fuel is there for the save. Continues to follow that ball. Webbs now. Gets that ball to the back goal again. Relba there for the save. Cram on the sidewall. Throws it to Fuel, who takes a shot over both defending Butler members and gets the first goal in the Game 3. Cram just gives a great pass to Fuel, who just takes an easy shot over Steven and Webbs. Unable to get that that save. And now, just under 3 minutes left in this game, Butler down again. Kickoff. Webbs tosses that ball to the side. Zombie cannot get the touch. Is beaten by Purdue. Steven up for the ball. Hits it at the ceiling. Zombie comes in for the demo. Webbs is beaten by Relba. Zombie back wall. Leaves the ball for Steve. Fuel knocks it to the side. Webbs is there with the follow. Steve gets a demo on Cram. Fuel now. Over Zombie's head. Webbs pinches it off the back. Relba there with a weak save. Fuel helps his teammate. Gets that ball back into Butler's side. Cram with an opportunity. Cannot capitalize. Relba misses. Zombie now shoots the ball downfield. Cram is back in time to defend. Webbs up. Hits the ball down, but Fuel is quick to save that ball. Steven now gives the ball straight to Fuel, who gives it to Cram on the back wall. Cannot get any touch to throw that mid to his awaiting teammate. And now Butler with control again. Zombie tries to pass that to his teammate, who isn't ready for the play. Butler does clear the ball. Webbs continues to follow that ball. Can't get the second touch. Steve gets past the ball mid. That's a little bit wide of the goal. Now Cram brings that ball up. Steve knocks against the wall. Relba up. Webbs backflips. Clears that ball. Butler double commits, but does get the save. Fuel misses. Gives it right to Steven. Webbs gets a nice 50. Gets that ball back mid. Webbs gets the ball back to Steven, who gets an awkward touch off the ceiling. And Cram just flies in for an easy goal. Steven was way off of that back corner. Tries to jump up for the ball. And misses, and Cram just gets an easy aerial in. Another goal for Purdue. Up 2-0. Game 3. Kickoff. Zombie gives that to Steve, who gets a great bump onto a Purdue member, and that's a great team play from Butler. Steven just gets that ball around 1. Zombieburger bumps the defending member in the Purdue net, and Steven just with an easy goal. Now Butler only down by 1 with 30 seconds left. Cram does win this kickoff. Goes into the corner of Butler. Webb's there on the back wall, does not get the touch. Zombieburger there to defend, to assist. Now Cram pinches it off a Butler member. Relbo with the clear. Zombie gets it to Webbs, who throws it in. Purdue is able to make the save. Steven now. Pass wide. Gets another pass. Zombie up for the ball. Gets it around one member, and that is a goal from Zombieburger. Ties the series up 2-2 with 6 seconds left. Purdue double committed on that save. Steven still had control of that ball. Throws it back mid for Zombieburger to get just an easy goal. Gets around that one defending member. Now, Butler with an opportunity to take the lead in this series. We are most likely going to overtime here, as Purdue knocks that ball down mid. Steven. Remember off the back wall. Ball is high. Cram is there to capitalize. Almost gets that goal, but just wide. Zombieburger now takes the ball, passes it to Webbs, who gets the ball just wide of the goal again. Zombieburger gets a demo on his way out. Steven off the wall. Does not get the second touch as Fuel clears that ball. Cram. Fuel clears the ball to the side, gives it to Relbro, who throws that ball down. Zombie is up to save that. Steven up. Gets a demo on his way there. Webbs now throws that ball down midfield. Fuel is up for the clear. Steven is ready as he goes up the wall. As Purdue takes pressure. Now Zombie passes the ball down mid. Fuel up again. Gets into the Butler corner. Webbs unable to make a decent touch. Steven now throws that mid to Webbs. Cram comes in, stops the dribble. Fuel now. Off the wall. Passes it to Cram. Just wide again. Steven now brings that ball up the field. Gets into the corner. Fuel clears it above the net. Webbs tries to come in for the goal. Ball is just too high. Now Zombie passes it off the corner. But Rilba does clear that ball. Steven up, but Cram is there. Webbs now off the wall. Relbro now delays the hit. Zombie does get the clear, but Fuel is up for that ball. Steven and Zombieburger are there for the save. Webbs up, unable to make the save. Zombie is able to go. Fuel now loses the 50 to Steven. Relbro goes up the wall, and Webbs takes possession of the ball. Gives it to Zombie. Throws it up. Now Butler. Into the corner. Webbs passes it down. Fuel is able to make the save. Ball goes past Zombie. Leaves that back for his teammate. Steven gets around 1, gets around 2. Webbs now takes a shot. Relba with an easy save. Zombie now up for the ball. Shoots it down. Purdue is able to make the save. Now Butler on the retreat. Webbs does get the ball back up, but Krem is there for the save. Steven knocks down in the corner to Webbs, who's unable to make the touch. Relba pinches it off Steven on his way out. And then demos Steven. Now Krem gets the ball in the Butler corner. Webbs takes the ball. Steven knocks it aside, up around 1. Wins a 50 to beat Relba. Is demoed. Webbs just wide, hits the post as Purdue gets away with that ball. Now, Steven gets beat, but the ball is wide. Takes a shot off the wall. Just wide, but Zombie is there to save. Steven gets scored on by Relba. So right there, Relba on the wall as the ball is getting cleared. Takes that shot as no Butler member was there to defend. Steven on the side wall. And Purdue takes game 3. That was a very close game by all accounts. Not only did Butler have some very close goals, there were a lot of close goals made by Purdue. Lots of balls going just wide or just high of the net. Butler having many different opportunities and Purdue doing a great job of saving the ball. But Butler is now down. Fighting to stay in this game, as Purdue is up 2-1 in this series. Kickoff. That is Zonnenberger. Tosses that ball down to Webbs. Moves it down the midfield. Is knocked down by Relba. Steven is there with the pressure. Field takes the ball. Steven cannot, or Zonnenberger cannot get the beat. However, Webbs is back. Dribbles the ball. Relba does stop that dribble. Relba now takes the ball. Sami does get the ball back. Webbs with the demo onto Fuel. Butler clears that ball up into Purdue side, but Fuel is quickly there to pass it to Relba, who isn't able to do anything with that ball. Webbs now dribbles the ball. Gets it over 1. Relba is back to defend. Relba now continues the ball. Steven is there. Passes it to Webbs, who gets a great shot on the net. Yeah, Steven sees Webbs open on his left. He's a great pass, and Webbs just takes an easy shot. Butler up by 1 for the first time in the series. Takes the first control of the game. 1 minute down in this series. 4 to go. Butler still fighting to keep in this game. Webbs now bumps into Fuel, but Fuel takes control. Fuel flicks it over. Zombie does not get the clear, but Webbs is there to stabilize. Cram to Steven. Pass it right to Relba, who just gets another shot on the goal. Yeah, Steven just clears the ball off into the corner, and Relba just jumps off and gets the ball there. See, Zonnenberger unable to do anything. And now the game is tied, 1-1. Purdue is doing very well getting the ball into the goal, going off the back wall in Butler's corner. Now, another dangerous opportunity. Fuel gets a double touch and gets the goal. Great work here from Purdue. Webbs knocks that ball down. Relba just gets an easy pass to Fuel, who gets a great double touch off the post and gets Purdue up by 1 in the series. A quick 2 goals from Purdue gives them the lead. But kickoff, Steven gives a great opportunity to Butler, but unable to capitalize in that short amount of time. Now in Butler's corner, Webbs gets a challenge win. Cram now. Down to Steven. Webbs fakes, gets the ball up, tries to take a shot, but Fuel is there to defend. Salvi now gives the ball to the side to Steven, who knocks it up for Webbs. Fuel now challenging. Throws the ball off the post, unable to get the open net, as Steven throws the ball to the side. Relba now up, and he gets the shot. Again, Cram off the side wall. Just gets an easy pass to Relba and an open goal. Just waiting for him. Now Purdue up by 2. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the 4th game, as well as what could be our last game of this series. Zonnenberger now dribbles the ball down to Webbs. It's unable, too wide. Now Zonnenberger tries to pass up to Webbs, but Relba is there. Steven does save the ball from Relba. Now throws it up to Webbs, who's weighing down midfield. Throws it up too high and just gets an easy shot in. Steven with a great clear from the side here. And Webbs just gets that ball too high for Fuel, who just jumps up but is too slow and just helps throw that ball back in. Now Butler only down by 1 with 2 minutes left in this series. Butler is still fighting and will not give up. Webbs, however, gets that ball down. Zombienberger with a great clear. Zombie. Downfield. Krem is there to defend. Does get demoed. Now Steven. Throws the ball up. Robra is waiting on the back wall. Steven. Fuel misses the clear. Into midfield. Zombienberger wins the challenge. Robra now throws it up to Webbs. Tosses it down. Zombienberger unable to make the challenge. Steven now. Onto the Butler side. Webbs gets it around 1. Fuel clears the side. Steven. Gets beaten to the ball by Relbra. Webbs and Zombie both up, but is cleared by Webbs. Fuel now. Throws that ball. A little bit dangerous, but Butler is there to clear that out. Steven now up the side. This gets a clear by Cram. Webbs tries to pass to Steven. Now thrown mid. Relba. Down to the Butler side. Webbs unable to make the second touch. Now Fuel in the Butler corner. Gets cleared out by Steven. Relba clears it down to Fuel, who gets it off the top. Relba is there, and they get a great team play. Relba with another goal in this series. Relba just gets a great pass to Fuel, who's waiting. Hits that ball too high. Zombienberger gets messed up on the post coming in, and Relba just gets another aerial goal. 4-2. 4 seconds left in Game 4 of the series. Kickoff. Webbs does get it past 1. Relba. Pass it to Fuel on the back wall. Steven is there to bring it in. Webbs tries to pass it off the side to Steven, who can't get a piece on it. Now, Cram clears the ball. Webbs up. Steven just wide from Webbs. Steven tries to assist, but isn't able to get there in time. Steven tries to pass to Webbs. Fuel almost takes that ball and scores. Webbs now up. Relba with a great save. Fuel clears that to Relba. Webbs passes it off of him. Steven up. Zombie clears the ball. Cram knocks that ball down. And that is the series to Purdue, who takes this 3-1. It was just great team play after team play from Purdue in this series. Basically, every time the ball got cleared off of the Butler goal and then to the sidewall, Purdue just capitalized and scored that ball basically almost every single time they were on the side. Great work there by Purdue, as they do take this game, and now Butler falls to a 1-1 record, and Purdue stays undefeated and goes up to a 2-0. Butler did come back in the second and third game. They did show some more strength, but unfortunately, Purdue just chokes them out. Relba and Field doing a great work of just capitalizing everywhere, and Purdue takes this series. With that, that is the conclusion of our game today. Thank you all for watching. The Butler A team will be back again next week for another game in the Collegiate Star League, as well as the Butler B team will have a game as well. So, for more Rocket League action, we will catch you next week for more Collegiate Star League and more Rocket League.